Tune into Double Shot Drones. Dive into the world of drones with Davy and Mike. Get the latest insights, thrilling innovations, and stories that will take you higher. Subscribe now on Spotify and YouTube.
We're recording. All right. Hey, Davy.
What's happening, Mike? How are you today?
Good, man. Nice flag.
Welcome to Aerovision Media Beach Party.
Welcome to Double Shot Drones, guys.
It's the beach party, Aerovision Media. Here we go.
I like it, man. That's cool. I'm gonna have to play around with that Dolly AI vision thing. Get a better background. Anyway, so what's happening?
I'm wearing my different color DS.
Yeah, I got the shirt on. Double Shot Drone.
Yeah, mine's a different color again today. I don't know why.
Well, I can change my colors with my light, probably.
Well, I think my lights, there's something up with my lights. You know, I gotta bring them down a bit. Maybe that's what it is.
Man, I can change them like this. Boom. Look at that. Oh, hey. Hey-oh.
Yeah, mine are too far away. I got them too high.
Anyway, trying out some new headphones here. I don't know if I got these things on right. We are approaching or have passed almost 30 episodes here. So kudos to us. Anyway, how'd your week go?
Too hot, buddy. I'm just I'm dying over here, as they say. You know, today was a pretty difficult day with the heat.
Oh, I know. It was probably even hotter by you.
I don't know. It was
I
like
thought it was 95 here in
96,
Clearwater.
96 or 97 it was today. And
No.
and my last job was like 5:30 p.m. playing out, you know.
Right.
And again, only one person at one of the houses.
Yeah.
Everybody's one person in one of the houses, and it happened to be the 6,700 square foot home.
Oh, that's because everybody's up in up north. The snowbirds.
She was packing, she was getting ready to go, the husband wasn't there. She was like, listen, I'm gonna be in this room, just go do your thing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I discovered that the people that aren't snowbirds don't like the snowbirds down here.
The people that aren't snowbirds?
The people that stay here year round don't like the snowbirds because maybe they're arrogant or I don't know. Yeah, we got a second home. Woo! Up north, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
that type of thing.
it is what it is, you know. I mean, it's like I don't mind it because I get my job done a lot quicker sometimes, you know. I mean, I just get in there and get out of there.
Oh, hey, good news. I just finished my Bavarro Neapolitan pizza restaurant video.
Oh, very good. Yes.
On Clearwater Beach. I've been waiting. I mean, I had the video pretty much done. It's about 1 minute and 35 seconds. And I was missing like the aerial view of the drone going over the bridge. And that's what they wanted. Every time I took it over the bridge, it was like low tide. So, at sunset. So I had to wait for the perfect day. And I still didn't get a perfect day, but I got an okay sunset. And I was able to pop that into the front of it and then edit it all. And I'm gonna show you right here. It's right here. But yeah, I got to get that to the client. And then the guy who paid for it for the client, he is in Orlando. He's a lawyer in Orlando. Sherrod. He remember I said he paid for it the day he met me. He's like,
that's correct.
I want this as a gift for my friend that owns Bavarros Restaurant. And anyway, so he wants a copy of it too. because he's like, oh, I know so many business owners in Orlando and, you know, realtors and stuff. And so as far as that goes, like secondary, like jobs like that, like when I was doing, even I did a, did a roofing job today, and the lady's like, oh, I know a bunch of realtors, and send me your info. So connections.
Well, you must just talk your way through these.
I do. I do. I talk myself into jobs, but I can talk myself out of a job too.
I still
I
haven't
kind
heard
of
from you.
noticed myself today, and I was talking about the pre-storm documentation video, and they were all in. They're like, "Oh yeah, this is something that we need to do." It was a coastal home, and we're like, and they're like, "Yeah, we need to protect our assets and everything." And then I was like, and then I'm like, "Oh, I can show you the video," and I'm like, "Oh wait, hold on, just stop. You already sold them."
Slow down. That's it. You
And then
sold
I
it.
was like, I just kept on thinking what you would say. You'd be like, if they see the video, they might not like it. And then you just talk yourself out of a job. But I'm so proud of that video, though. Everybody likes it. This is the way it is.
You know, um,
I'm thinking your backdrop is like maybe like you took a spaceship to like Venus or something, and that's the way the ocean looks and the beach, and you popped your flag on the planet. And then you went into your corporate boardroom.
this.
I kind of like the beach one. You switch that out.
I'm, I'm,
Any inroad? Is that a different one? Yeah, it's a different one. How many did you do?
it takes 3 seconds, dude.
I know.
It takes 3 seconds, which is my point, and I'll say it again. I'm I'm going to put something together that's going to make money
Yes. Don't tell anybody though, except me.
while I sleep.
Yes. That's the
You
key.
know, it's if it's like shorts, if it's videos, if it whatever it is, you can do them and then you can time. Yeah, somebody else just
Well,
contact.
instruction, like basic instruction is usually a big. For some reason the instructional videos, the YouTube algorithm loves that.
Well, that's the algorithm that you have linked into. That's why you get those. That's the thing. If you start listening to instructional videos, the algorithm sees that that's what you're interested in. So it sends you. That's the whole point of TikTok, algorithm. It's like, if you start doing drone videos and you start liking drone videos, then it'll send you drone videos. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But if you start watching motivational videos, or if you start watching workout videos, it sends you workout videos.
Yeah.
And I've had two people,
Instagram too. Instagram does that too.
yeah, but TikTok is more so that, because TikTok is all about the algorithm. I've just had two people land on my business Aerovision Media Facebook page there and private message me
On your
about,
Facebook page?
yeah, about virtual assistants, which I was talking to you about our last conversation.
Yes,
And
you were.
and I said to you, I mean, it's not just. I mean, remember I said to you about having to like vet them and make and get them access to your page and access to your information, and essentially access to an account of some description that they can put money into and out of, or
Hmm.
when they're whatever. There's a lot more to it than just getting on there and hiring a virtual assistant. I mean, but once you get the one that you want, or once you get that person, or once you get those two people, you can have them like, anything between $2 and $5, dude. You know what I mean? So you could spend $30 a month and you can have this assistant will run your business. Put your TikTok videos together, put your Instagram videos together, make the flyers for you, make the door hangers, make the scripts, make the thing with the thing. You know what I mean? So it might be worth, I'm thinking, it might be worth some type of a, modest investment, a $99 investment of some course or something as to how to actually structure hiring a virtual assistant.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you don't, you'll try it, you'll get frustrated, you'll be like, I'm just going to do it all by myself. Screw that.
Who did you say is in the Sky Eye network has a virtual assistant?
I didn't.
Oh, I thought you said somebody did or mentioned it or.
No, what I think I said was, or what I think I was suggesting was that I'm sure people are using you've got me confused now, Chat GPT in some capacity. Our good friend Adam Novak uses AI in Photoshop. There's a new AI.
The beta, yeah, the beta phase.
Yeah, the beta thing in Photoshop. But
he used that for photos or just for?
Well, I think he's using it more so, for photos and replacing backgrounds and stuff like that, there where you don't have to draw the line around the flag anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I do that. I do replace sky all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, the AI
remarkably good job too
in Photoshop now just
oh yeah
takes all that, that 45 seconds out of the equation now.
oh yeah.
So, but I'm talking more about
what if there's like some kind of seminar we can go to like that, the online thing for?
That's what I'm saying. It might be worth just doing
that'd be worth $99.
That's what I'm saying. I'm vested in it. I mean, I want to know how these things work, and I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be trying to figure it out on my own while everybody else is doing it and using it and getting ahead. Because if you have a virtual assistant, if you get a virtual assistant now, what is it? It's May. Let's say it's June 1st. If you get a virtual assistant hired by the end of June, that's 30 days away. It shouldn't take 30 days.
No,
if you have the right person to coach you along.
I bet you'd see a difference in 30 days.
Well, you would get into the flow. You have to know how to. Again, I've gone into Chat GPT and I've asked Chat GPT, give me 20 bullet points to ask a virtual assistant what they're going to do for my business. Blah 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 blah. That's an offbeat.
I'm pretty sure Ronald has a virtual assistant because he mentioned it to me, and then I'll have to look at my notes, and I even asked him, Ronald from the Sky Eye Network. I even asked him what it costs, and he said it varies, and then I asked him, do you have anybody you recommend? This is a while back, and I think he did recommend some. So I'll look at my notes.
Well, I mean, essentially, Mike, I mean, I use 1001 Labs for my photo editing. And, for 40 photographs, it cost me $28. You know what I mean? It cost me less than, $30 for, 40 photographs, and I send them the 5 raw files, and in the morning I wake up and I have absolutely immaculately perfectly edited photographs, for $28, and then I get Ivan in Russia to do, or Ukraine, wherever he is, to do the videos, and same thing, you wake up in the morning and he charges like $30, you know what I mean, $28. So you're not spending 2 hours doing all of that work. You know what I mean? If you had all those photographs to edit, it's going to take you an hour and a half anyway. If you get a video to put together, it's going to take you 2 hours. You know what I mean? So there's 3.5 hours. You're just being handed 3.5 hours. You're paying $50 or, you know, $55 for, but, you know, that means that in 3.5 hours, you should be able to do something else that's going to generate that $55. You know what I mean? To help you pay. And then increase exponentially, because you're not just sitting there doing a minutia. You're just doing the same thing over and over again, editing photographs. No more power to you if you want to sit there and do it, but you know, there's other things that could be done to generate money rather than spending 3.5 hours trying to save $30. That's how I look at it.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm essentially using a virtual assistant already in
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Vietnam getting photographs done. Now I just want to get another virtual assistant in Vietnam who's going to do my Instagram posts, you know.
Yeah.
So what do? You know, I can send them the photographs that I take. I can send them like 8-second videos, 4-second videos, 5-second videos, you know.
Just give them B-roll or whatever. Yeah.
Just a bunch of, you know, just take a bunch of, like today, what, you know, 3 of the houses I did today were over 6,000 square feet. And while I'm doing the inspection, I bang my phone over into my regular camera. You know what I mean? And this is a 14 Pro, so I'm getting amazing photographs on the 14 Pro. So I'm taking, and they were immaculate houses. So any chance I get, I'm taking, you know, good bathroom photographs, good living room photographs, good office, you know what I mean? That type of, because some of these houses are spectacular. So I have all this stuff.
I do the same thing, yeah.
So I have all this stuff. So I should just, you know, put it all into one little file, you know, or a bunch of little files, 1 house, 2 houses, 3 houses, or whatever. Get the virtual assistant and say, give me 10 TikTok reels. This is my name and my company. This is what I do. This is the thing. This is my location. This is my thing. Give me 10 TikTok reels with all of this still photographs, all of these little videos, and it'll take you an hour, and I'll give you $4. You do a good job, I'll give you 6. I mean,
I might give you a Christmas bonus.
No, listen, that's what they charge. It's not us saying that that's what we're going to give you. That's what they charge. So,
I know. It's
you
amazing.
know, and you throw them an extra $10, and it's like, you know, they're your best friend. You know what I mean? You're not, you know, that's what they want to charge. So you're not taking advantage of anybody. You're utilizing sources that are available to you.
Right. And they probably work for several people. I mean, they probably work for 10, you know, they probably
Mike, that's what I'm saying. There's people that sit there and do nothing but edit real estate photographs.
Yeah.
How good do you think these people are? I mean, they're amazing. I mean, I think my photographs come back like absolutely perfect. You know what I mean? I resize them and I send them off. That's it, you know? So again, you know, that's what I'm doing.
You still got to resize them?
It takes
the MLS? Yeah.
A batch into Photoshop, hit, you know, I mean, it's already, the size is already in my Photoshop thing there. I put 35 photographs in there, I hit resize, and it's done in 15 seconds. I drag them over to WeTransfer, off they go. Takes 7 seconds to retransfer. They're great. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, trying to get set up with a virtual assistant in, you know, in a capacity to do that, to get some TikTok, you know, but that's my concern. I want to have knowledge that's going to point me in the right direction to how to give them access to certain things, you know what I mean? How to give them access to my account, how to give them access to, you know, this without them, you know.
Hey, real quick, you're kind of tiny in the picture there. Yeah, there you go. That's better. You're like way back, like you're sitting way back. Like your head was so small, and mine's big.
Yeah, like yours. So yeah, that's all. That's it. You know, I mean, that's my idea. That's what I'm thinking of, and you know, because
Yeah, AI is gonna be big. It's gonna be big. They're right now. I listened to the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about to this guy that has developed as an AI company, him and his partner, and they were talking about, how right now they have to teach AI to be, I'm not going to say human, but kind of like go out and kill everybody, just, they got to have all those fail safe measures intact. So, you know, kind of like front loaded. So it doesn't go off the rails. But I mean, it's inevitable. AI eventually is gonna, go haywire, and
Well, it's
in
like everything else,
one capacity.
Mike. It's like everything else. The gun is not going to go shoot somebody.
Right, right, yeah. It's somebody that shoots the gun. Right, right, yeah.
Correct. You know what I mean?
Well,
Bad actors
well,
with,
what it would be like a bad actor, like maybe like
well, that's the
a
thing.
rogue country or something like that would just use AI to send 1,000 health dog, AI robots to New York, or whatever those things are called. Something just crazy like that. So, um,
Yeah, well, I mean, they got to get here. How do they get here? You know what I mean? By
right,
plane?
swim,
These
swim
green
across the
card,
ocean. I don't know.
green cards. You mean what?
I don't know. How'd those planes get here?
How did they get across the border?
How'd those planes get here? How'd they get across the border? They found
What
ways.
planes?
The Twin Towers. How did those airplanes? How did they? I mean, the planes were here, but how did the people get here? Like you said, there's bad actors, and this AI is going to create some nasty
Well,
shit.
I think that'll be after you're in my time, unfortunately. So,
I don't think so. I think it'll be in the next 10 years. So anyway, the developers of AI are, hey,
who's that? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear banana tomato. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You're awesome. Where were you tonight? What'd you do?
At CC's.
Oh, look at you. Your birthday. You got your sash. That's awesome.
I'm
That's
wearing a dress that I was matching with my other friends.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
They bought me a matching dress.
But then you were the birthday girl, right? Did you get a
That's
free soda?
no, but I got a free cinnamon roll.
Oh, there you go. Good. Free cinnamon rolls are good. Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. Happy 11th birthday. Enjoy
Thank
yourself.
you. I'll let my dad finish the podcast.
Yeah. Why? Oh, okay. We gotta do the cake in a few minutes. I mean, we have time for this.
Oh man, I would love a piece of cake right now.
Yeah, what was? It's red velvet.
My favorite.
My mother-in-law made it,
Yeah.
and her cakes are like the best in the world.
Oh, Mike, come on, buddy. Come on. Seriously?
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
So yeah, it's all about figuring out a way to lighten the load, but get more out of it. That's
yep,
that's my my mindset.
that's good. Well, you've
Yeah.
learned something from Gina, that's for sure, because that's her mindset. You know, for sure. Speaking of Gina, when's she coming on? We've got the same thing. Well, no, we got two of those. We got a puppet one, and then we got another one that moves. Brody got for Christmas a couple years ago. Yeah, I like that dude. Oh, my brother's here.
Oh
Uncle
yeah,
Pat,
birthday party's going on.
Uncle Pat's here. Yeah.
The birthday party's going on.
Yeah. So, anyway, so yeah, so I did we did it for Memorial Weekend. we went out to, we took a boat, pontoon boat out to the intercoastal islands and met some friends out there and set up camp on one of those islands in Clearwater. And we had a blast, man. We had the kids behind the boat, you know, and the towing the tubes and stuff. Anyway, of course I took the drone up and I documented the whole thing. I got some great footage, man.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. And then there was a new guy there. It was a neighbor of a friend, and he had his boat there, and he works for it's like a crane company, but he travels all over the place. He manages like a crane crew,
Yeah.
and occasionally they need, you know, aerial content. So he saw me operating the drone. I think he just thought that because I was doing it from the boat, and he's just like, he thought I was like an amateur or something like that. And after I got done, and
No amateurs here, buddy.
he's like, holy crap, you really handled that drone nicely. Yeah, I think I need to talk to you about something. So we got a lot of things happening there, hopefully. People just see you operate the drone. That's an advertisement right there. You know,
Yeah.
like we're doing these roof inspections. It's like sometimes I make sure the neighbor sees me, you know. And I think I told you about that one guy that I was doing.
Oh yeah, yeah. The family by the pool. Yeah.
I was doing this guy's roof, and the guy next door was like, "Hey, don't get any video of me by the pool, or no, get video of me by the pool." I thought he was kidding. He's like, "Yeah, my family's gonna be out here in a minute. It'd be kind of cool to get an aerial shot of us by the pool." And I still thought he was kind of kidding, you know, like sarcastically, but he wasn't. And so I did. I got some photos, and I got some aerial, you know, point of view video and stuff. And I was putting the drone away, and he comes running out with his towel. He just got his bathing suit on, and he's like, "Hey, I I I work for, or I own like one of the surf pros, you know, and I could use some aerial content." Ooh, I like that one. And you know, for marketing and stuff. And I'm like, well, it's funny you mentioned that, because I've done a Surf Pro video already. And I showed him that one. He's like, "Hey, we need to talk." And so I got to go to lunch with him next week, I think. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
but that's just a neighbor. That's just
Yeah.
a neighbor, you know, crazy.
I just feel like I spend too much time in the car, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I hear you. I tell you what, it was so hot. I was like, you know, I have that big straw hat now. And I was like, so when I fly the drone, I have that big straw hat on. And now I've got my phone, I'm flying with my phone. And I'm like, I need that shade to not only
You
just
need
for
the
my
shade,
head,
but
but
you got to get the shade, but
yeah, yeah. But even though without that, when I'm like just taking photos with my cell phone and stuff of the contents and stuff of the house, I mean, outside, you know, the exterior, there's something going on with my phone. I can't even see. I'm like, what?
it's
I
the
gotta get in the
heat, dude. It's
shade.
it's the heat. I'm telling you, it's the heat. You got to get a shade.
Oh man, I tell you, that phone gets really hot. Really hot. A lot of chatter going on back there. What's that? Oh, is that your hood? Yeah. Does that one go on your cell?
Yeah.
Oh, I had the one that the mini iPad one. Yeah, I need the cell one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's the name of that one?
Just held it up for you, banana.
I couldn't see it. Hold on. What does that say?
CYNOVA.
CYNOVA. Sonova.
Yeah. Do you
So
what phone do you have?
iPhone 13.
Yeah, I think this will fit it, but you know, you just put in which one you want. just snaps right on there. Dude, it makes such a difference.
You're using it every day?
Every time I fly my drone, I use it.
But I also too think there's something in my phone that it's because my kids mess with my phone, and there's something that just made it like lighter. And I've gone through all the settings, the screen settings and everything. There's something that changed.
No, it's the heat, buddy. Let me tell you, there's nobody has researched this more than me. I'm telling you. It's
Yeah, you
the
said
heat.
your phone was actually overheating.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're out there in 95-degree heat, you know what I mean? And you're standing out there all day long, you know? I
Well,
I I plug my I have a what is that knucklehead thing now? Yeah, I have a power bank, you know what I mean, that I put in my
yeah,
pocket.
I've got one of those. Yeah.
A power bank I put in my pocket, you know what I mean,
Yep.
and I put the phone in there, and I do that. That I think helps.
Which
keep
one do
the-
you have?
I was looking for.
Oh, that's okay.
Maybe I might have left it.
Mine's like a solar one. Is your solar?
No.
Mine's like a solar one. And I just kind of put it in my dash on my truck, and powers up on the way to the
Powers up.
job.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. But I think that helps because the phone is getting juice from the battery, the power bank
Instead of its battery.
instead of its battery, so it's not heating as much, you know, even though it's still hot. So it actually saves battery time. You know what I mean? Because the less battery you have, the harder the phone works. And when you're out there in that heat, you don't need your phone working any harder than it has to, because then it'll get darker quicker, and then it loses battery quicker. And like I had 5 jobs today, and if I didn't have my battery pack today,
Oh, for
I don't know
sure.
if
Yeah,
I don't know if I could have done the 5th job, you know,
yeah, that's for
especially
sure.
with those big houses.
4 minutes, guys. They're like calling me in the other room. Yeah. So what you got? Going on the rest of the week?
I got 3
Anything big?
jobs tomorrow. I got 3 jobs tomorrow, and then I got a bartend. Then Friday I've doctor's appointments in the morning, and then um
I've got yeah, I got a few jobs every day.
no, Friday I have my car. I gotta get my car in, then I have a doctor's appointment. So
And then I've got well, I think this weekend we're gonna go to Orlando, maybe do like one of those water park
yeah.
resort places, for Brindley's birthday. For her birthday's today, but we're gonna really celebrate it on the weekend, I think. And then yeah, lots of opportunities for aerial content over there, I would imagine.
B-roll for the VA.
B-roll, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, we belong to Acadia Resorts. It's kind of like a vacation package thing where you can go all over the world, We bought into it pre pre-COVID. Anyway, and then you pay like a fee, like $350 a year, like a maintenance fee, and you can go to stay at these resorts for, basically
Yeah.
free or dirt cheap. Anyway, there's this one by us, harbor side in on the beaches here, and they have this amazing pool. It's like a lazy river pool.
Oh yeah.
And oh yeah, and then it's got like some slides on one end that go down, like a corkscrew that go down, and it's right next to the hotel, and it's right next to Jimmy Guana's, which is a restaurant there. And when I was out of work many many years ago, I've never been out of work more than a couple weeks, but in between jobs, I was like one of the artists that did the paintings on the table of the fish
Oh yeah.
and the whole bar and everything. So it's kind of interesting that that's our home base for Acadia Resorts, and
Oh, wow.
dad's artwork's right there, you know.
No way. You have to take some photographs of that, buddy.
I should show you. Anyway, and then we polyurethane the tables, you know, I helped them do all that years ago. Anyway, but that pool I got the other day, I was over there and I got some great aerial content of it. I forgot about it. I should post that on TikTok. Really cool, really colorful, and you know, it's you can see all the kids sliding down and everything. But anyway, it's right next to the intercoastal too. It's like right on the intercoastal waterway, like you got there on your
Yeah.
list. And you can imagine how beautiful it is, you know, just right
Yeah.
on the coastal. But Orlando's got some pretty cool resorts as well, for sure. So I think
Yeah,
we
well,
started kind of early here. We could probably end at 2 minutes, right?
yeah, I mean, when you're ready, you know, you got cake to eat, bro. When there's cake around, anything's good.
Yeah, we could say our goodbyes. So hey, you know, guys, thanks for watching Double Shot Drones. I'm Mike. That's Davy. So it's good
I'm
night for
Davey,
me.
and we're just trying to get ahead. Get
Yeah.
ahead.
Hey, like and subscribe, please. We
Like
want
and
to keep on doing this
subscribe.
content. Tell your friends about us. Frank. It's good night for me.
And it's good night from him.
Good night, Davey.
See you later, buddy.
All right. Brandy.
Hang on. So let's see if I can get listen to this. Hey, ChatGPT, it's Davey. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. I worked all day today.
That sounds exhausting. What kind of work do you do?
I'm actually a drone pilot down here in Southwest Florida. I do aerial photography for real estate and construction.
That sounds like an interesting job. You must get some amazing views. What do you enjoy most about it?
Well, I love the fact that I meet new people, and as you say, the views are just amazing, especially from the drone when it's up in the air, you know?